Namaste, Namaskar, Sadnam, Ahom Takwasino Siam. Welcome to this Saturday energy alignment class. The intention of this class is to clear anything that has felt stuck or frustrating or too busy or using up a lot of the mind during the week previous, and preparing yourself to fully be present and enjoying of your weekend so that you can start your next week with the highest energy possible, with a lot of light in your body and with connection to yourself for whatever your intentions are to live fully in your life. So we'll start just seated as we are in a comfortable seat, whether you want to sit in Sukhasana or lotus pose or half lotus pose. And just place your hands face down, palms face down on the knees. Grow tall in your spine. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And a big sigh. We'll keep going. Deep inhale through the nose. Big sigh out. Each breath filling with light, prana. Each exhale removing apana, waste. Inhaling light and life force. Releasing all that is no longer serving. Inhaling love and healing. Exhaling all distraction. Inhaling connection and awareness. Exhaling all confusion. Inhaling clarity and truth. Exhaling all illusion. Inhaling pure light and life force. Exhaling all that is not love. Inhaling healing, divinity. Exhaling all that is diseased. Inhaling light. Exhaling light. Inhale the arms up above head, palms come together. Bring the palms together and down in front of the head, in front of the heart, thumbs to the chest. Eyes closed, bow the head slightly. Consider an intention for your practice, an intention to embody a feeling or to let go of something holding you back, or a focus of manifestation for your coming week or coming month. Start to see this intention flowing from your heart out into the world around you. Find a deep breath in and a big sigh. Inhale. Exhale, release the hands down in front of your shins and start to make your way onto your hands and knees. Coming into a tabletop position, planting the hands beneath your wrists, fingers spread evenly, knees beneath the hips, toes tucked, and the spine in one line, gaze towards the floor so the crown of the head is in line with the spine. Inhale, sending the hips up, dropping the belly, pulling the chest up, shoulders away from the ears, gaze up. Cow pose. Exhale, tuck the tailbone under, send the spine up high behind you, look between the knees or thighs. Cat pose. Inhale, opening the chest, gazing up, flexing the spine. Exhale, tucking the belly in, tucking the tailbone under, sending the spine up, pushing away from the ground. 3 more, inhale. Follow your breath. And perhaps now, if it's in your practice, start to create an Ujjayi pranayama, that slight constriction in the back of the throat. So you create an audible wave-like sound to follow throughout your practice. 1 more, inhale, chest up, gaze up, hips up. Exhale, tuck the tailbone under, send the spine up high, push away from the ground, hold here, breathe. Deep breath in. Exhale, bring the spine back to neutral position. Tuck the toes together, the knees wide apart. Send the arms out in front of you. Sink the chest down, wide-legged child's pose. Bringing your forehead or your chin down to your mat. Just breathing here. Bring your breath all the way into the back body, into your shoulder blades. Down the spine, through the legs and knees into the ground. And as you breathe deeply, inhaling light, exhale any tension out of the shoulders. Imagine it melting out the arms, sinking away into the earth. Find a deep breath here. Exhale, press into the hands, lift the chest, pull yourself back forward and up into tabletop position, bringing the knees parallel underneath the hips, the hands parallel underneath the shoulders. Press into the fingertips, pads of the hands, the thumbs, and the heels of the hands as you tuck your toes, send your hips up and back, moving into a downward facing dog. Bend your knees so that you can slowly start to open the hamstrings as you pedal your feet a little bit at a time, bending one knee and then the other, pressing into the hands, pressing the chest towards the thighs, letting the head and neck drop and relax, making sure the shoulders are away from the ears, lengthening the spine, pedaling the backs of the legs, pedaling the feet and stretching out the backs of the legs. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, coming into stillness. Inhale here. Exhale very slowly, one little inch at a time. Walk your feet to your hands. Balancing the force between the hands and the feet as you walk one little step at a time to a forward fold, standing forward fold, Uttanasana. And again for this first fold, stretching the back body, bend the knees a lot to give a little bit more time to the backs of the legs to open up, making sure the thighs and the chest are in contact. Relaxing over the legs as you bend the knees and fold, slowly lengthening the spine. And again, take a few breaths here, just envisioning all tension melting away. Find a deep breath in, a big sigh. Inhale, halfway lift, hands on your shins, spine straight. Exhale, fold, tuck the belly button into your spine, press into the bottoms of your feet, inhale the arms out to your sides, reverse swan dive, rise up, palms come together above head. Deep breath in, lean back. Exhale, straightening back out the spine, thumbs come to your heart center in prayer, deep breath here. Exhale, release the arms down to your sides, mountain pose, Tadasana, spread the toes, a very tiny little micro bend in the knees, tuck the tailbone under, roll the shoulders back and down, Finding Tadasana or mountain pose, feeling the strength in your body running from the crown of the head down through the bottoms of the feet. Engage the core, tuck the belly button in, feel strong in your balance. Feel strength coursing through your whole body. Inhale the arms up. Palms come together above head. Exhale, fold forward, bringing the palms in front of the heart. And release into your Uttanasana, standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step the feet back to bring the body all in one long line in plank pose. Deep breath in your plank. Exhale, elbows tucked in close to your ribs. Pull yourself forward over the wrists. Lower down through Chaturanga, down all the way onto your belly. Point the toes behind. Inhale, lift the chest, gaze forward, Cobra pose. Finding 5 breaths here. Shoulders away from the ears, chest lifted. Bhujangasana. Test your strength of your back. Deep inhale, lift the palms off the ground, keep the chest high. Deep breath in. Exhale, release the hands down, flatten out the chest, bring the forehead to your mat, reach the arms out in front of you. Take 3 breaths here. Deep inhale. Exhale, plant the palms beneath the shoulders, tuck the toes, push yourself up and back, reverse plank, and downward facing dog. Deep breath. Big sigh. Inhale here. Exhale, slowly walk your feet one little step at a time. Back forward to your Uttanasana, standing forward fold. Moving mindfully and balancing the weight between the hands and the feet until you come forward to fold over the legs. Bend the knees again, but maybe a little bit less, lengthening the spine a little bit more, stretching the backs of the legs a little bit more deeply. Relax the head and neck. 5 breaths here. We got love. We got love. We got love. Love always wins. We got love. We got love. We got love. Love always wins. Inhale, halfway lift, hands on shins. Exhale, fold, tuck your belly button in. Inhale, arms out to your sides. Rise up to stand, reverse swan dive. Palms come together above head. Leaning back. Exhale, coming back straight with the spine. Thumbs to the heart. Deep breath in. Exhale, release the arms down to your sides. Palms face forward. Inhale. Big sigh. Inhale the arms up above head, palms together. Exhale, press the arms out to your side. Swan dive down, straight back, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step the feet back, plank pose. Inhale in your plank. Exhale, Chaturanga down to your mat. Point the toes behind, flatten out the legs together, feet flat on the mat. Inhale, lifting the chest, straightening out the arms. Coming into a full cobra, Bhujangasana. Breathing here, 3 breaths. Inhale, exhale, slowly lower back down, flattening out the chest, reach the arms in front, forehead to your mat, 3 breaths. Inhale, exhale, plant the hands beneath the shoulders, tuck the toes, push the hips up and back all the way through to downward facing dog. Inhale in your downward dog. Big breath out. Inhale here. Exhale, big toes together, send the knees wide to the edges of your mat. Bring your seat to meet your heels. Stretch the arms forward, chest down, wide-legged child's pose. Inhale here. Exhale, pull yourself back up to a tabletop position. Bring the knees beneath the hips, feet parallel, thighs parallel, hands beneath the shoulders, pressing into the hands. Send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Deep breath in your downward dog. Big sigh. Inhale your right leg up behind you. Exhale, bring that foot in between your hands, lower your back knee down, finding a low lunge position. Inhale up with a straight spine, bring the arms up above head, palms come together. Lean back, open the heart, breathe here, 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward, plant the hands. Straighten out that back leg. Step the feet together, parallel in plank pose. Chaturanga down to your mat. Inhale your back bend of choice. Exhale up and back, downward facing dog. Deep breath in your downward dog. Big sigh. Inhale your left leg up high. Exhale, bring that foot in between your hands, lower your back knee down, rise up for your low lunge on the opposite side. Palms come together, inhale, lean back, 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, folding back forward, palms down, flat on your mat. Straighten out your back legs, step back, plank pose, chaturanga down to your mat. Inhale your back bend. Exhale, up and back, tuck the toes, push the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Deep breath in your downward dog. Straightening out the legs now. Pressing the chest towards the thighs. Inhale. Exhale, one little step at a time. Walk your feet towards your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Take hold of either elbow. Let your head and neck relax. Hang here, 5 breaths. Sigh, release the arms. Inhale, halfway lift, hands on fingertips. Exhale, fold, tuck your belly button into your spine. Inhale, arms out to your sides. Reverse swan dive, flat back, rise up, mountain pose. Palms come together above head. Exhale, thumbs to your heart center. Inhale here. Exhale, release the arms down, mountain pose, Tadasana. Deep breath in. Big breath out. Just breathing here, feeling the balance of your body, the strength of your body. Taking a moment to think of your intention again. And as we continue to move, we move with that intention in mind, as if every movement is weaving that intention into the body and into our reality. What is it that you want at this time? What are you calling in for your life? What shift would you like to make? How do you want to feel? What are you embodying for your coming week? How will you give yourself time to be present and rest this weekend? Inhale, the arms rise up, lean back, open the heart. Exhale, press the arms out to your side, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, plank pose. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga down. Inhale, your back bend. Exhale, lower the belly down, tuck the toes, push the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, your right leg up behind you. Exhale, bring that foot to the outside of your right hand, lower your back knee down. Opening up that right hip and opening out onto the edge of the right foot, flexing that right foot. Inhale, open the chest. Big breath out. Inhale here. Exhale, flatten out that right foot, straighten out that left leg, step back, plank pose, send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale here. Big breath out. Inhale your left leg up. Exhale, bring that foot to the outside of the left hand, lower your right knee down, coming into a lizard pose or dragon pose. Inhale the chest up. And then you're going to bring your left foot out into the outside of the edge of the left foot as you open the knee. Deep breath in, big sigh. Inhale. Exhale, flatten out that foot, straighten out the back leg, step the feet back, parallel in plank pose. This time, chaturanga all the way down to the ground. Point the toes behind, inhale, cobra pose. Deep breath in. Exhale, flatten out the chest, tuck the toes, push the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale in your downward dog. Big sigh. Step your feet out wide to the edges of your mat. Point the toes out at a roughly 45-degree angle. Deep breath in. Exhale, walk your hands back towards your legs. And send your seat down towards the ground, coming into Malasana, squat pose. Bring the elbows in to meet the knees, straighten out the spine, lift the chest, gaze forward. And just move a little bit here, sway side to side into the hips. We're going to work a bit with aligning the chakra system. So here connecting to Muladhara, root chakra, and Svadhisthana, sacral chakra, as we externally rotate the hips and are close to the ground. We root in, ground into Mother Earth. Envision the color red and colors of roots of the trees burrowing into the ground, drinking in the nutrients from the soil, from the water. And the color orange and pink shining from the sacral center, the reproductive center, activating creativity, empowerment, and balance. Grounded, stable, and strong at the root. Empowered, creative, and balanced at the sacral chakra. Deep breath in. Exhale, bring the fingertips down in front of you. Send your hips up high. Feet come parallel on the outside edges of your mat. Fold over the legs, wide-legged, standing forward fold. Relax the head and neck. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, walk the hands slowly forward until you bring the body into a plank position with these wide legs. Inhale here. Big breath in, big breath out. Deep breath, inhale. Bring your left foot into the middle of your mat, and on the outside edge of the foot, inhale your right arm up, coming into a side plank. Deep breath in, big breath out. Inhale here. Exhale, flatten back out the spine and step the feet parallel. Inhale, plank pose. Switching sides, roll onto the outside edge of the right foot, flex that right foot. Left foot can step just in front of the right. Inhale, left arm up, plank, side plank. Inhale here. Exhale, flatten out the spine, bring the hands parallel underneath the shoulders. Finding your plank, hold here 3 breaths. Feel the strength in your body, the fire in your body, raising the energy up into the solar plexus. Deep breath in. Exhale, chaturanga down to your mat. Feel your belly connect to the ground, point the toes behind. Reach the arms forward, flatten out, bring the forehead to your mat. Really breathe into your belly, feeling your belly press into the ground, feeling the golden light of the solar plexus circulate with the power of the sun, bringing power, confidence, trust, inner fire. Inhale here. Exhale, plant the hands beneath the shoulders. Tuck the toes, push the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale in your downward dog. Big breath out. Inhale. Exhale, walk your feet to your hands. Lift the heels, bend the knees, come down with the seat towards the heels. Bring the thighs parallel to each other and parallel to the ground. We're lifting the chest up for a toe squat. Bring the palms in prayer at the heart. Feel the core, engage the belly. Feel the strength in the legs, strength in the core. Inhale here. Big sigh. Inhale. Exhale, bring the fingertips down on either side of the hips. Bring your seat down to the mat. Stretch the legs out in front of you. Bring the shins parallel to the ground. Coming onto your seat, lift your chest. Modified Navasana or boat pose. Inhale, reach the arms forward. Arms parallel to each other. And if you feel strong in the core, straighten out the legs. Boat pose Navasana. 10 breaths. Strong solar plexus, inner fire igniting. Deep breath in, big sigh, 2 more. Inhale, exhale, plant the feet down, hug yourself close, elbows along the sides of the knees. Bring the hands to either elbow, tuck the forehead in to meet the knees. Breathing into the back of your heart, envisioning green and pink light, filling you with self-love and compassion.
I am the sunrise, I am the light, I am the moonrise, I am the night, I am the stars in the sky. My body's of the earth and my spirit knows.
Deep breath in, big sigh. Inhale, straighten out the spine, bring the hands along the tops of the shins. Lift the chest up, lean back slightly, keep the feet planted, knees together, thighs together. Pull yourself back with your arms tucked close to the ribs, lean back with the chest. Let the head fall back a bit, open the heart wide, deep breath in, ha, breath out. Ha. 2 more. Ha. Inhale. Exhale, straighten out the legs, bring the chest forward, coming into Dandasana, staff pose, flex the feet, plant the hands on the outsides of the thighs. Inhale, arms rise up. Exhale, fold forward, Paschimottanasana, hands to the outsides of the feet, the ankles or shins, and fold over the body, bringing the head towards the knees or shins. Listening to your body, never forcing yourself deeper than your body wants to be. Breathing into that back of your heart. Self-love, compassion, unconditional love, green and pink light spiraling through you. Inhale, big sigh. Inhale here. Exhale, release the hands. Slowly walk the hands back one step at a time along the sides of the legs as you come back up straight. Flex the feet, straighten the spine. Dandasana, staff pose. Feel the strength in your body. 5 breaths. Inhale here. Exhale, planting the hands on either side of the hips. Swing the legs out behind you. Bring the hands out in front of you, coming back into a tabletop position. Tilt the hips up. Drop the belly. Walk the arms forward, stretching the chest down towards the mat. Anahatasana, heart chakra pose or puppy dog pose. Bring the chest and forehead to the mat, or chest and chin, depending on how it feels for your neck. Roll the shoulders away from the ears. Breathe into your heart. Deep breath in, big sigh, inhale, exhale, slide all the way down onto your belly, bring the elbows underneath the shoulders, point the toes behind, lift the chest coming into Sphinx posture, elbows beneath the shoulders, forearms parallel to each other. Breathing here in your Sphinx posture. Really feel your heart, feel the love now shining from the back of the heart all the way out through the heart chakra. Green and pink light spinning spirals of love and compassion out into the space around you. Deep breaths, inhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, flatten out, bring the arms out in front, lower the chest, forehead to your mat, 5 breaths.
Breathe deeply. I am connected to the core of me. My roots reach deeply. I am connected to the core of me. My roots reach deeply. I am connected to the core of me.
Inhale. Exhale, plant the hands beneath the shoulders, tuck the toes, press into the hands, reverse plank, up and back, downward facing dog. Deep breath in your downward dog. Exhale, bring your knees down to your mat, knees together. We're going to work towards the crown chakra and third eye here. So you can keep your toes tucked, the heels parallel, but you'll bring your seat to meet your heels just for a moment. Then you're going to bring your forehead down to your mat and roll just above the forehead to where the hairline starts, along the top of the head. And then you're going to reach your arms one at a time to take hold of your heels, rolling on to the crown of the head into rabbit pose. Sending the hips off the heels, arms become straight. Breathing here.
Reach deeply. I am connected to the core of me. My roots reach deeply. I am connected to the core of me. My roots.
Deep breath in. Exhale, flatten out the feet, bring your seat to meet your heels, let the arms rest along the sides of the legs, shoulders on top of the knees, forehead to your mat, Garbhasana, fetus pose or child pose. And just sink in here, imagine white light and purple light pouring into the top of the head, into the third eye, and down through your roots into the earth.
Connected to the core of me, my roots reach deeply. I am connected to the core of me.
Remember your breath, slow, deep, strong breaths.
Deeply. I am connected to the core of me, my roots reach deeply. I am connected to the core of me. My root reach deeply. I am connected to the core. My root reach deeply. I am connected to the core.
Finding a deep breath in. Exhale, bring your arms in front of you. Pull yourself forward onto your belly, finding that Sphinx posture again. Elbows beneath the shoulders, forearms parallel, chest forward. Breathing here, deep and slow through the heart and up and out the crown of the head. Envisioning again colors of white and purple spiraling through the top of the head, around the forehead, down through the spine, through the hips, and in through the roots. Deep breath in, big sigh, inhale, exhale, slowly flatten out and roll over onto your back. You'll come onto your back and then you'll bring your legs straight up in the air. Feet flex towards the sky. You can lift your pelvis and place the hands underneath the pelvis to make it a little bit less work for the core. Feet flex towards the ceiling, legs straight, legs in the air. Breathing here. going to take 5 strong cleansing inhales and releasing sighs here. Imagining white light pouring in through the crown and everything you no longer need, breathing out with the ha exhale. Releasing all toxins, filling with light energy. Inhale. Exhale, bring your knees into your chest. Bring the elbows alongside the knees and the hands on either side of the elbows. Tucking the knees tight into the chest. Feel the lower spine opening as you press your shoulder blades into the ground, head and neck into the ground. Just breathing here for 5 breaths. Deep breath in, big sigh, and you're going to bring the hands out on top of the shins, so you'll release the elbows and then place the hands on top of the shins, and the thighs come out a little bit. But now you're going to bring the head up, tucking the forehead towards the knees, and roll back and forth along your spine, massaging out the spine. Taking a deep breath in and a big sigh as you come to stillness. And you can either return to legs in the air without the hands underneath the sacrum, or you can follow me into a shoulder stand, hugging your shoulder blades underneath the chest, keeping your gaze towards the ceiling, so you will not look left or right as you move into this posture. You're going to look straight towards the ceiling. Press into your fingertips, which are alongside your hips right now. Press into the fingertips, tenting the hands. Tuck your knees in slightly towards your chest. Tuck your belly button in. Lift the sacrum so that your knees come in line with your shoulders. And then bring your hands right to the kidneys if you can. And if you feel comfortable here, you can stay here. Otherwise, roll the spine up into the palms so that your hands are right underneath the rib cage as you point your toes towards the sky and press the pelvis towards the forehead, aligning the hips with the shoulders. Breathe in here in your shoulder stand. Elbows should be bent. And again, if this feels like too much for shoulders or neck, you can bend the knees and just relax the hips in the hands. Taking a deep breath, big sigh, inhale, exhale, slowly lower the knees towards the chest, slowly lower the sacrum back towards the ground, slowly straighten out the arms, and plant your feet down about 6 inches out from the seat, or just so that you can graze your middle finger to the back of your heel. Thighs parallel to each other as the knees point towards the sky. Flatten out the feet and press into the feet. Arms along sides of the body. Lift your pelvis, coming into a bridge pose. Pressing the pelvis up to the sky. Shoulders underneath the shoulder blades underneath the chest, pardon me. And if it's in your practice, You can clasp the hands together underneath the sacrum. Inhale, big sigh. Inhale here. Exhale, slowly flatten out the spine, lower the sacrum down. Bring the soles of your feet together, open the knees wide to the edges of your mat, coming into a reclined butterfly pose. Opening the knees wide out, maybe even planting the hands on top of the inner thighs. Relaxing again, the head and neck sinking into the ground. Shoulder blades underneath the chest slightly. Breathe here as you connect to your root, grounding into the earth. And bring your intention back to your mind's eye. Find a deep breath in, a big sigh. Inhale, bring the knees back together. Exhale, bring the knees in towards the chest. Bring your arms out to a T or cactus arms at shoulder height. Deep breath in. Exhale, lower your knees over towards your left side and look over your right shoulder, coming into a 2-knee twist. These twists will be our last postures before Shavasana. So bringing your intention into mind, has it changed? How do you feel more aligned with your intention? Deep breath in, big sigh. Inhale. Exhale, tuck your belly button into your spine. Inhale, bring the knees back up to center. Exhale, lower the knees over to the opposite side. Gaze over your left shoulder. Breath in, big sigh out. Inhale. Exhale, tuck your belly button to your spine. Inhale, knees back up to center. And as you exhale, lower your legs down, all the way down straight, feet out from each other slightly. Let the feet relax, lift the arms behind the head, stretch your whole body long for a few breaths. Finding full length in your spine. And deep breath in. Exhale, lower the arms down to your sides, palms face up at your sides. Feet relax completely towards the corners of your mat and they fall out naturally, letting the hips relax and the legs relax. Let the breath settle and soften as you grow heavy along the spine and you sink into the earth beneath you. Grounded, stable, and strong. Balanced and empowered. Fire within ignited. Heart center open. Love moving through you as you breathe in truth. Speak in truth. Listen in truth. Slowly start to bring your awareness to the bottoms of your feet. As red light and orange light and the roots of the earth start to spiral up through the bottoms of the feet, around the ankles, lightly caressing your legs and feeding you with unconditional love and compassion, nurturing and nourishment from Mother Earth. And this energy rises up with infinite creative life force potential. Flows through your body, You start to feel the fingers and the hands, wiggling fingers, wiggling the toes. Take a deep breath in. And a big breath out. Slowly coming fully back into your body. And opening your eyes whenever you are ready. Slowly making your way back up into a seat, taking your time to get there. Perhaps you roll onto one side of the body, or maybe roll back and forth along the spine and come up into a seat. Easing back into your body and the space around you. Once you come up into a seat, you can inhale your arms up above head. Bring the palms together at your heart center. Close the eyes again for a moment. Just check in with yourself. How do I feel now? Do I feel different than when I started my practice? And bring that intention into mind. Thank you for joining me for this practice today. I hope that it helps you to be present and restful and rejuvenated through your weekend, and ready to embody whatever it is you need to face the coming week and the coming month. Namaste, Satnam. Blessed be to you. Thank you for joining today, and hopefully see you in another practice soon.